UN agency fires staff members allegedly involved in October 7 attacks.
This post received a score of 6,100, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
A small detail we know already for many days. One of the kidnapped women who was released had been held captive by a UNRWA teacher the entire time. A 12-year hostage also said he was held in an attic of a UNRWA worker. I think it was a doctor.
God damn, half an eternity later. Why now?
Because today's the day the US put out that it was going to stop funding UNWRA.
Also, there is a lot more employees involved than 12.
They are all Hamas. No way they would not have known about the collusion. A vast majority are Palestinians.
99% of the 33,000 UNWRA employees are Palestinians according to UNWRA. Given the way they teach the children hatred, I would guess that a lot of them are either in Hamas or Hamas sympathizers.
Permanent inherited refugee status might have a role in this debacle. Victimhood shouldn't be enshrined in UN charters.
Pretty big day for the UN. Puts Israel on trial for their response to an attack that their employees participated in.
Well, when you put it that way.
They've known for a long time that UNRWA schools were used to store weapons and indoctrinate children. They specifically excluded UNRWA employees from being members of terrorist organizations, but didn't include Hamas in the list of prohibited terrorists. They've known that teachers and administrators in UNRWA are Hamas members. But now they're taking action. Lol.
It's okay. The world now sees that the UN needs to be defunded and reformed. Fuck 'em.
UNRWA has no right to exist. There are two UN agencies for the world's refugees. One for the 1949 Palestinian refugees and all their descended. How can you be a second-generation refugee exactly? One for the rest of them. Seems wrong, isn't it?
I've always thought it's weird if they settled, got a job or something in a first-world country. Why do they keep the refugee status? At that point you're an immigrant and need to assimilate into that society. But you're right, UNRWA needs to be dismantled, or completely reformed.
That's why it's always funny when people cite various UN organizations as indisputable proof that Israel is committing genocide. Many UN organizations are partisan and have a social agenda. They are not some impartial third-party observer with no interests.
Human beings are fallible, prone to stupid judgments without facts. Where my Google research is better than your degree. Stop the presses. Lol, I agree with you by the way. Humanity just loves to be stupid sometimes.
Pro-Israelis, for decades, the UN is biased against Israel. Anti-Israelis. What a pathetic and desperate argument. Do you expect us to believe that the United Nations is the problem? ROFL. United Nations, today. Sorry, it appears we might actually have been employing, funding, and empowering a crapload of anti-Israel terrorists all along.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.